Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. And weak men create hard times. This culminated in the Srebrenica massacre, where at least 7,000 Bosnians were murdered by Serb forces.
The massacre at Srebrenica, July 11, 1995, more than 3 years into this brutal war. It was meant to be a UN-protected zone for Muslims. When Mladic's forces overran UN positions and invaded the tiny enclave, they handed out candy, and General Mladic promised the townspeople they would be safe. Of course, they were not. His soldiers slaughtered more than 7,000 Muslim men and boys who tried to flee.
For almost 4 years, the Republic of Srpska blockaded Sarajevo, depriving it of food, water, gas, and electricity, which killed thousands of people over the course of the siege.
Despite their military might, Serb forces were unable to capture Sarajevo outright. And so they encircled it, shelling and continuously weakening the exposed city from its surrounding mountains.
All of that would change on June 24th, 1960, 30 years after he took power, when Trujillo attempted to assassinate the president of Venezuela, Romulo Betancourt. Less than a year later, Trujillo would be involved in yet another assassination attempt. Except this time, he would be on the other side of it. In May 1961, Trujillo's car was ambushed by armed men who proceeded to shoot him full of holes. Lots and lots of holes. With guns that were supplied by, and stop me if you've heard this before, the CIA. Now, Trujillo, he might seem crazy, but right across the border from the Dominican Republic was a man who was much more psychotic.
Hong Xiuqian.
Hong Xiuqian was a Chinese peasant turned dictator who was also the brother of Jesus Christ, at least according to him. In 1850, he started the Taiping Rebellion, which is to this day the bloodiest civil war in history, claiming between 20 to 50 million lives over the course of 14 years. Just to put things into perspective, the American Civil War, which was going on at the same time, by the way, only had about 1 to 2 million deaths. On January 1st, 1851, Qing soldiers attacked the city of Jintan, which was full of Hong's followers. But the army underestimated Hong, and they got their asses spanked.